All right, here we go, guys. Welcome in. Astros versus Rangers. Astros have lost 4 in a row. They've seen their record dip to 35-30. 3.5 behind Texas. Actually, 2.5 behind Texas. If they can win all 3 games here in Houston against the Rangers, they would be a half game ahead of the Rangers, but they'll still be trailing Oakland unless Oakland can lose some games. We'll be watching that ticker at the bottom. It's JV day. So Justin Verlander trying to stop the 4-game losing skid. I'm not even going to talk about that last series. It was ridiculous. First pitch in tonight's ball game. Called strike.
And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
That fastball is looked at for strike 2.
I got the count 0-2.
0-2.
Ball in 2
Way
strikes.
high.
Rangers shortstop.
All right, the first person we're going to hate on tonight is this guy in a Rangers jersey sitting right behind home plate. Look at this toolbox. Ridiculous. I'm mad at the Astros fan that sold their seat to him, too.
Hard the opposite way.
We'll lead off the game with a base hit, though. Astros have swept the Rangers in their previous 3 games this season. They played in Arlington, brand new Globe Life Field. Won all 3 games there in Arlington. Slider misses. Chu was probably the guy that hit the best against them. It was really weird. We weren't broadcasting the games that early in the season. I'm really glad we weren't. They started 1-10 on the year. But they did win all 3 against the Rangers. So we'll see if that continues. Hopefully it does. Runner's going to take off. Throw's not going to be in time. Rangers going to have a runner at second base, nobody out. Bregman can't come up with it, and it's going to be a close play at the plate here. Brantley's going to fire it home. Oh, can't get it. Can't get the tag down. Rangers get an early run here on a hard hit ball to Bregman. Just eats him up. Bad hop. And because they knocked just enough of it down, provided their leadoff hitter plenty of time to get home, even with a good throw. 1-1 now to Calhoun. Verlander kind of a little bit erratic early in this one with the off-speed stuff. Fastball's fouled away. Count will even 2-2. Fouled away again. We'll do it again. There's that 2 Rangers fans in the front row in this one. And then the rest are wearing, oh, 1 Astros fan. She's looking at, she's got Rangers bookends, and she looks thrilled. Her eyes literally just glassy. There's some more Rangers fans. What in the world? I know there's always a couple, but they don't usually have the good seats. First strikeout for Verlander. Joey Gallo. This is the guy having a monster year for them. 22 ding-dongs. 50 RBIs. Wow. Not even halfway through the season. He bats with 1 on and 1 out. One run already in. Oh, it's going to be a tough one today. We're going to struggle with words. I just can't get over all the blue shirts. Yeah, I think that Astros fan there in the front row is being held against her will. It's 2-2 to Gallo. Slider misses. Count goes full to the Rangers slugger.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out.
Gonna find the hole. Gonna be first and second now with only 1 gone. 21 pitches so far, only 1 out recorded for Verlander. Slider taken for a streak. Curveball swung through and missed quickly. 0-2. 2 runners on. 1 out. There's Verlander's second strikeout. So watch him strike out the side, but take 30 pitches to do it and give up a run. Strike on the outside corner. Like to see it. 6th batter for the Rangers here in the top of the first. That changeup is swung through.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his
hit high. That should be out number 3. Bregman over. Squeezes it. The Rangers get 1. Verlander gets 2 strikeouts. We head to the bottom of the first. Astros got to get some work, get some bats going early in this one. They're down 1-0. We'll be right back. We're back. Lance Lynn, low ERA, a lot of strikeouts. The record not very good. 6-4. He's over 500, but 78 hits and 87 2/3 inning. We'll see how the Astros fare in this one. Thought they hit a lot better in last game, but it was Baltimore, and they only scored, I don't know how many runs, 6, 7? Oh, that's not a good start. 0-1 to Springer.
Fellows, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
That's a strike taken on the outside corner. 0-2 to the Astros leadoff man. Takes a ball outside. So we're still a little bit of scoreboard watching here the first week of June. They can take care of their own business here with the Rangers in town. Springer's going to lead off strikeout for the Astros. Looking for that Oakland score at the bottom. Altuve hits 289 on the season. He comes up with 1 out, nobody on. Swings through a strike. A fastball high. Takes that one, 1-1.
Altuve is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major
out in front of the
threat.
curveball, 1-2 now.
Somewhere, just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters, and truly blessed by the gods. But I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his
Fastball
craft
taken away.
to become one of the great hitters in our
Count evens to 2-2.
Here now the 2-2.
Count goes full.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside.
Payoff pitch to Altuve. Sitting dead red on the fastball. Fouls it away. We'll do it full again. Good pitch there. Altuve watches it go by. So far, both men have struck out. Brantley will come up with nobody on and 2 gone. Astros down 1 run so far in this one. It's the in-state rival Texas Rangers. Ooh, Brantley waits on that a little bit. That's up there in Jordan territory. 0-1 to Brantley. Almost hits him. Most importantly, no swing.
2 out, nobody on.
It's the second game that Dusty has asked our production team to remove the strike zone indicator. Thinks it'll help the batters. We'll see. And Brantley's hitting the ball well. 1-2 again. Fouls that one away. Protecting the plate with a high strike there.
Another 1-2 delivery.
We'll go 2-2 with the outside fastball.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch.
He holds. Count goes full. Back-to-back full counts. So the Astros making Lynn throw some pitches here in the first inning. The payoff pitch to Brantley. Gets it to right center. Should be plenty of time for their center fielder. Squeezes it for out number 3. The Astros go down in order. We head to the top of the second. It's Rangers 1, Astros nothing. We'll check in our abducted Astros fan. See how she's doing. Todd Frazier going to lead it off, a 7-hole hitter. Yeah, she's still back there, and she's still scared to death. Fastball swung through. JV settled down after giving up early hits without getting an out. He scored a run before the Astros recorded out number 1 in this one, but he did have 2 strikeouts. And now he's ahead 0-2. Swinging through that. That's 3 now for JV. Stoink out for out number 1 in the top of the second. Robinson Chirinos bats with 1 on. Sorry, 1 out, nobody on. Curveball misses. Swung through there, evens a 1-1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball. Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the
curveball. Swung through, 1-2 now.
They could go either way now, I suppose.
The 1-2 pitch.
He's taken for ball 2.
Taken inside, 2-2.
Way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Fastball misses, count goes full. Verlander hoping to have a quick inning here. Retired the first batter. Chirinos the second hitter for the Rangers. Swung through for another strikeout. That's 4 now in the game for JV. 2 outs here in the top of the second inning. With Ned Odor, his batting helmet looks like Craig Biggio's with all that tar all over it. I like it. Anything to cover up that stupid logo. It's good with me. The 0-1. Swung through. Woo. They're not seeing the breaking stuff very well, and JV has found the strike zone with it. Deadly combo. The 0-2. Strikes out the side in the second. JV is settled in. We go to the bottom of the second. It's Rangers 1, Astros nothing. Yordan Alvarez leading it off for the Astros in the bottom of the second. Rangers in the shift because everyone does it against this guy. Trying to hit it over there to left field. Fouls it away. Taken way high. Threw that one to the Woodlands. 1-1. Screamer. Can't wait on it. 1-2 now. He's hitting the ball hard. Love to see it. That curveball's taken for a ball. 2-2. Man, they're seeing pitches a lot better tonight. That's a good sign. 3-2. Count goes full to Yordan. Alex Bregman waits on deck. James Kane, how you doing? The full count, 3-2 to Yordan. Ooh, misses the fastball. I don't know if he's early on that. Hard to tell from up here, but that's good for out number 1. Oh yeah, I've been standing up during the broadcast tonight. All I'm doing is closing rings, folks. Stand goal achieved. Nicely done, my watch is telling me. All right, 0-1 to Alex. Taken high. I like that, James. Is that the pound? Go English money. The 1-1. Oh, that fastball swung through. That fastball must have a little bit of movement on it. The Astros trying to put it in play. They've hit it far foul a couple of times. Ooh, that's sky high. This is the field you want to be at for that, but it's not going to be deep enough. Left fielder's going to catch it on the track for out number 2. The lasagna last night, if you're wondering, we put the lasagna in like the 3rd inning. Because it said to cook for, I don't know, 75 minutes. Well, the oven went off around inning 10. Took it out, let it sit. Ate it after the Astros lost in 15 last night. It was still warm, so didn't have to warm it up. But man, we were eating very angrily last night. Getting swept by the Orioles. Ugh. The 1-1. Oh, not a good pitch there to swing at. 1-2 now to Yuli.
He is in complete command out on the mound.
That one came in at 100.
He's got all four corners locked in.
Oh, devastating. 100-82. That's tough. Yuli strikes out for out number 3. We're through 2. It's Rangers 1, Astros nothing. JB settles in for his 3rd inning of work. Very quick inning, last inning.
Andrew.
Just misses there with the strike with the fastball. The 1-0 is swung through. Misses the slider. Rangers leadoff man batting for the 2nd time in this one. He got a single in his first at bat. Oh, that one's tough to take. And a bad call there. 2-1. Curveball's fouled away. So look at our female Astros fan there in the front row sitting between the Rangers guys. Definitely an abduction situation here. Change up misses. Hey guys, that's his 4th strikeout in a row. Jack, listen here. Jack Reyes. Hey, Justin, you and Jack can have a good conversation there. Jack, always with the constructive criticism. Actually, this may be destructive criticism. You're bad. Get better, he says. Well, Astros have gotten better. Justin Verlander struggled in the 1st inning. 4 strikeouts in a row later. He got 1 out in the top of the 3rd. Two bats with nobody on and 1 out. Oh, just misses the low part of the zone. Oh, that's going to be tough. Tough one. Got to throw that curveball a little bit higher tonight, and that's not a good sign if he's going to have to do that. 2-1 now. The 2-1 to Chew. There we go. Curveball finds the low part of the strike zone there to even it at 2-2. Fifth in a row. That's his 5th stoink out. 2 outs, top of the 3rd now. Hey, Jack, all that me yelling at you was just my way of saying thanks for tuning into the 2020 Quaranseason broadcast. Glad you could join us, man. Stick around till at least we get the lead. That could be Thursday. 1-0 to Calhoun.
You can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next.
Oh, just missing the strike zone there. 2-0. Hit hard. Probably going to be plenty far. Springer just slides down. I love it. I'm sorry, Reddick. Oh, 400 feet. Yikes. Hit that one a long way. Justin Verlander not happy. Whoa. Turned and burned on it. 2-0 Rangers now. As Gallo bats. God, he's big on this game. I don't know if he's that big in real life. I know he's tall. I've seen him play when he was in AAA for the Express. I remember him being huge like that, but Reddick catches it at the wall. So the Rangers add another one on the deep dong by Willie Calhoun. It's 2-0 Rangers. Yeah, Jack, it was. Oh my gosh, that's about right. Correa's going to bat. Astros looking for their first hit in this one. It's the bottom of the 3rd. A lot of baseball left. Ball 1. Hey, you know, Jack, that's better than normal. Usually I'm swinging at that. 1-0. Not middle. I don't want that for no strikes. 1-1 to Correa. 2-1 now. Oh, catches the outside corner. 2-2. Fouls away the fastball. Might have been a little low. Oh yeah, it was. 2-2 to Correa.
Right there. He was definitely late on that pitch. After
Count goes full. It's the third full count for the Astros tonight. Correa leading off for the Astros in the third. The payoff pitch. Fouls it away. That one might drop. It does. Texas leaguer for the first hit for the Astros tonight in this one. Off the bat of Correa in the bottom of the third. Chris Fields with an excellent question. He's asking where'd the strike zone indicator go? We think that may have had something to do with the batters not having a lot of. Oh, Correa almost picked off there. Dusty Baker asked the production crew to remove that for last night's game. Astros saw the ball much better. Felt like it was kind of distracting. Seems to be working. A lot of full counts tonight. That was probably out of the zone a bit, but Reddick swings through it. No, see, that was right on the corner. The 0-1 to Josh. Correa with the throw over again. Holds up. Check swing. 1-1. Ooh, that curveball was pretty filthy, though. Lance is weird. Pulled way back and thrown one tonight. That was 100. Man. Reddick just missing. Putting the Astros on. They're tying it up. 1-2 to Reddick. Fouls that one away. Maybe a little overprotective there.
Nobody out, runner on first. Line to the right side.
Oh, land. Oh, just foul. We'll do the 1-2 again.
Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Hit hard. But right at the right fielder. He takes a few steps back for out number 1. Stubbs getting the start behind the dish tonight. He bats with a runner on first and 1 out. Taken low.
Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Oh, early on the cut fastball. 1-1. He's late on that fastball. 1-2 now. Correa was taken off. Stubbs fouls it away.
Runners on first with 1 down. He's going again. Offered at and missed.
Could be a strike him out, throw him out. Correa gets in there. Stubbs strikes out, but it puts a runner on second base. Look at that, 5 strikeouts for Lynn so far. Springer going to bat for the second time. Strikeout victim in his first plate appearance. As you can tell, that jersey's still really clean. Oh, I don't know about that one. I guess so. 0-1.
His contract is set to expire at the end of this season. He may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year.
Fouls that one away quickly behind 0-2.
To be honest with you, I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency.
Oh, Chirinos with the slick play. He thought if he bounced it that high, Springer might have a chance, but he goes 2-3 for out number 3. Astros get off the goose egg there in the hit column. Still behind 2-0. We go to the top of the 4th.
And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production at this point. And overall,
we'll check in also. What we really want to know is what's the situation there behind home plate. Yep, she's still being held against her will. Astros fan there in the white jersey in between two Rangers fans.
Okay, thank you, honey. Throw to first in time. One gone there in the fourth.
Goes 4-3 for out number one. One pitch, one out.
Ronald Guzman. Over one for him here in this one. Pulled toward right center.
It'll be two pitches, two outs. Springer
has a read on it.
to his left, camps under it, squeezes it for out number two. And Verlander's due for a quick inning.
Now batting.
Into the box. Todd Frazier comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Slider misses.
Off on the slider to start the at bat. It's ball 1.
Astros in the shift. It's the Rangers' 7-hole hitter. He watches a slider even the count at 1-1. He goes around 1-2. Fastball is fouled away.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
It's going to be off the wall. That was going to try. Nope. Yes. Oh, thought that one was going to hit off the wall, but it's caught by Brantley at the base of the Crawford box scoreboard. 2-0 Rangers. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Donna Dodds joining us from Brownwood, Texas. Welcome in, Donna. Still waiting on that birthday dub. Hopefully we can get it for you tonight. Astros 4 losses in a row, but have a chance to change up the standings here in the AL West with 3 against the Rangers. Ball high, 1-1. Out in front of the curveball. 1-2 to Jose Altuve. Swings the curveball again. Another strikeout for Lynn. It's out number 1, brings up Michael Brantley. Bottom of the fourth. Astros trailing 4-0. Good pitch there. 0-1 to Michael. Oh, he's hitting the corners, folks. 0-2 on 2 filthy pitches right on the edge. We'll show you. There they are. 1-2 now to Brantley.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball.
Late there on the fastball. Another strikeout for Lynn, and that's 2 gone here in the fourth. Bring up Yordan Alvarez. Struck out in his first appearance, but hit the ball hard on some foul balls. Ball's high, 1-0.
That's just not happening. Yordan Alvarez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0.
Taken low, 2-0. Lone Star Series. Astros are up 3-0 so far. Oh. That's a big boy. Foul ball there. 2-1 now to Alvarez. Astros are 3-0 against the Rangers this year. Swept them in Arlington. That curveball misses. 3-1 to Alvarez.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Fastball brings it to a full count.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get it.
Swung through there. Must have been late. That struck out the side, doesn't it? Whew. We're seeing the ball better. Not swinging at trash, but Lynn's hitting his spots. 2-0 Rangers after 4. Verlander trying to keep it close here, top of the 5th. Astros fans still abducted there in the first row, sitting between the Rangers fans. Yeah, those guys are both leaning in. See how they're both taking her armrest? Rude. Just like a Rangers fan. She's sitting there, no armrest, held against her will. Just ridiculous. Her ball's hit hard. Carlos gonna gather it in and throw on to first. 6-3 for out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman,
Rougned Odor. Very famous in the past 2 or 3 seasons for getting that brawl against the Blue Jays. Takes a strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Sliders hammered foul there, 0-2.
Looking to punch him out again. Pitch.
Fastball misses high. 1-2 now to Odor.
Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up the zone.
There it is. Freezes him with the backward stoink out. His 8th of the game. 2 gone here in the 5th. Top of the order swings around for the Rangers. Elvis Andrews bats with 2 gone. Nobody on. Fastball misses. Yeah, he does, Chuck Dodds. Charlie Bob. I was about to ask if we had both the Dodds watching tonight. Thanks for joining us. Got to get a win tonight. Trying to break the losing streak. Losers of 4 in a row. We got the in-state rival Texas Rangers in town for 3. The 2-1. Hit foul.
2 balls and 2 strikes.
2-2 now to Andrews. Got an offer at the slider there. Count goes full.
3-2. Shin-Soo Choo would be next if they can keep this inning alive.
Misses. So a 2-out walk for the Rangers. Andrews will be at first base. Brings up Shin-Soo Choo.
the right fielder.
Hammers a foul ball there. 0-1 quickly to Choo.
And it's a foul ball.
Stubbs able to gather it. Keep Andrews at first. 1-1 now to Choo. Changeup is fouled away. Verlander ahead 1-2 with 2 outs. Let's check. Oh. Count goes 2-2 now. Fastball is ripped. Brantley not sure what he wants to do. Oh, he wants to jump? What's happening? Folks, look at the controller has got all these buttons. Thank God he just took a second. That was incredible. What was that? A jump? An RBI single, I think. I think that's how that scored. It's 3-0 Rangers. Good grief. Oh, it's a kid's show. If it weren't, you'd have heard all kinds of words on that one. 12-6 curveball taken for a strike. If Jack's here, you don't have to say it, Jack. I know. Fastball misses 1-1.
Did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
2-1 now. Sliders fouled away. 2-2.
You can definitely tell with that
Calhoun on the batting for the Rangers with 2 outs. We got Gallo on deck.
Maybe expect a fastball on this.
Altuve to his left. 4-3 for out number 3. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Went a bit cattywampus there. Gave him a cheap one. 3-0 Rangers. Let's go.
Welcome back to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watson.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And flat out, he was very...
Bregman going to lead it off for the Astros in the 5th.
Leading off for the Astros, the third baseman, Alex.
Let you know how this one's going. It's only his 2nd plate appearance of the game, and we're in the 5th inning.
Thank you.
Astros in a weird funk right now. Can't wait on that curveball. High balls become hearts when you see that curveball coming in like that. 1-1.
Not very many confident swings, and this team up
swings to that curveball as well, 1-2.
Right now, in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at bats for this team right now.
There it is. Stay fair.
All hit well to deep left.
Ding dong, off the Chick-fil-A pole. Everybody's getting a chicken sandwich from the Bregman Dodds dinger. Alex Bregman just rips it off of the foul pole there above the Crawford boxes. Gets the Astros on the board. It's now 3-1. Oh, the phone thinks I'm trying to tell it to do stuff. Bregman with the long dinger there. Oh yeah. Turns, burns, boom, chicken sandwich. That's on a 2-strike count, folks. Astros doing a lot of that this year. Yuli, excited. James King bought Chick-fil-A for dinner. He wants a refund. Just take the clip. Take your phone up there. Show him the clip. Say there it clearly hits the foul pole. I want my money back. Go Stros. 1-1 to La Pina.
No, he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made it count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another.
A good pitch to swing at there. Up in the zone. Less than 2 strikes. It's called a strike. 1-2 now to Pina. Gotta watch for that low curveball. Oh, he rips it. There we go. Yuli gonna try to get extra bases here. And he will. He slides in there safely for a double. So the Astros go ding-dong double here in the bottom of the 5th. 3-1. Yuli at second base. Carlos Correa strides to the plate. Carlos Correa, native of Puerto Rico. He's had a hit in this one so far. Takes it low. These are new phrases for us to say on the broadcast. Oh, gets the low part of the strike zone. So Lynn hasn't been leaving the fastball, excuse me, right in the middle of that strike zone much tonight. That's a great example. 1-1. Curveball low. 2-1 now. Gray with a single and a stolen base in tonight's ball game. Oh, fastball on the corner again. It's 2-2 now to Carlos. Still nobody out in the 5th. Swings at the curveball. Going to be a strikeout. He's had a lot of those tonight, folks. If you're just joining the broadcast, he's been getting some swings and misses. That's only out number 1. I feel like that's like 8 or 9. I know the graphic was just about to tell us, but clicked right through it. Josh Reddick now bats with a runner on second. Only 1 out. It's that one middle, but fouls it away. Welcome in. Up to 10 live viewers tonight on the Quaranseason broadcast. In-state rival Texas Rangers. Astros trying to break a 4-game losing streak. Changeup swung through for another strikeout for Lynn. Stubbs now bats with 2 outs. Yuli at second base. Gives it a ride. Not going to be hit hard enough, or actually probably hit too hard. Right fielder makes a good play. Going to be first and third now with Springer up the bat. Head of the curveball. Swings and misses. Jack, I do get better. I hit a home run. It's what are you talking about? Jack wants me to get better. 0 runs was bad. 1 run, not better. I don't understand that logic. First and third, bottom of the 5th. 2 outs, 3-1. There we go. Lynn's been hitting that low strike zone with the fastball. He misses there, 2-1. A miss there too. 3-1 now to Springer. Hitters count for Georgie.
3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Oh, that curveball. Swung late. Late decision. Full count now to George. Stays alive, fouling off the curveball again. Fouls that one away. Stays alive, keeps it at full. We'll do the 3-2 again. It's a walk for Springer. Bases are loaded now for Jose Altuve. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Big moment here. Altuve with 2 strikeouts already in this one. Looking to right the ship. Astros had a grand slam in last night's game. Alex Bregman. Can't find the strike zone there. 1-0. Nowhere to put Jose Altuve.
This is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2.
Changeup is way out in front. 1-1.
And by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
1-1. Here it is.
Taking inside. 2-1. Man, when you're in a losing streak, I'm telling you, everybody just gripping. I feel like you hit the balls right at people. 3-1. Nowhere to put Altuve here. Probably going to get one grooved. Ah, it was ball 4. Altuve saw the fastball coming in and wanted every piece of it. Full count now to Jose. Fouls the changeup away, stays alive. Fans buzzing here. Love to see an extra base hit with ducks on the pond. Ooh, can't hold. Can't hang on it. Swings early. Goes full again. Jammed. Oh, we leave them loaded, folks. They get a home run off the bat of Alex Bregman. Leave them loaded. 3-1. Seeing the ball really well. Got to like our odds in this one. Still down 3-1. We go to the 6th. Probably appropriate we lost a viewer there because of that. Joey Gallo leading off for the Rangers in the 6th inning. Yes, James King. I'm screaming. Well, I'm not screaming because you guys can hear me, but I want to be. You guys could turn the microphone up and just like. So why swing at the pitch? It's 3-1. It was way off. You're right. You got to look for middle, but I was also thinking, you know, if he throws a fastball here, it's probably going to be for a strike. Load up for the fastball and just swing. And it was borderline. It would have been ball 4. I know. That's why you got to have a quick. Mary could have walked in a run. Yes, I know how it works. Dang it. Oh, not bad. Do better. Okay, here we go. The 2-2 to Gallo. Swung through. There we go. Verlander with a first strikeout of the 6th inning, his 9th of the game. Importantly, gets Gallo down on strikes. That's the hitter you're really worried about. Slider taken for a strike.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
There it is. Back-to-back strikeouts. That's strikeout number 10 for JV. Ronald Guzman going to bat. He hadn't struck out yet. Let's pass some of that fun around. Takes it low. There we go. 1-1. Hung the curveball. Reddit can't get to it. Oh, we're doing the jump stuff again. I think we know the buttons by now. We've played, what, 60 games? 35 and 30, 65 games? Oh,
Definitely, man. He's been throwing it by.
2-out double for the Rangers.
That leads to some high pitch counts.
Todd Frazier now bats.
That's the case here.
He's looking
After
for
that
his first hit tonight.
wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone
Oh,
seems
it's
to
not about.
want
That's a
err on the
strike
side
for
of
them.
caution.
I'll tell you what, I don't like these umpires tonight. Really grinding my gears. You owe us at least 5 more. That's 1.
And with just 5 2/3
Justin Verlander getting tired. I love how it tells me that. Yeah, we know that. Devo. And probably just Devo for now. Davinsky going to get warm.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Frazier in front, 3 balls
Oh,
and a
just
strike.
misses there. 3-1 now to Frazier with a runner on second base. Misses, walk. Put runners at first and seconds. Now we got to play at any base. Verlander over 100 pitches in this one. Trying to get out of the 6th. Fastball finds the zone. 0-1.
It's really hard to work deep in the games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to
Just
strike
misses
out a
some
lot of
damage
guys,
there
but guess
from the
what?
bat of Chirinos.
Pitch count's going to go
It's
up
0-2.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Slider swung through. That'll probably be it for JV. He's not in line for the win. Astros hoping to give him a no decision. It's 3-1 Rangers. We're through 5.5. We'll be right back. Brantley going to lead it off for the Astros. Left them loaded in the 5th. Ugh. That curveball looked pretty good.
This offense has been underachieving
0-1.
all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
That curveball did not look good, but Brantley wants to offer it that one. Calm down. 0-2. 1-2. 3 straight curveballs to Brantley. Change-up misses there, 2-2.
High fly ball after straightaway center.
We popped up the center fielder for out number 1. We're in the bottom of the 6th of a 3-1 ball game.
The batter, number 44.
Jordan.
Designated hitter. Jordan.
He's 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ahead of that changeup.
I love the fact
0-1
that
to
this
Jordan.
batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit.
This is that changeup as well. 0-2. Out in front, got to protect.
Lined up. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right
Skies
center
it.
field.
He'll be caught by the right fielder for out number 2. And that one almost hit off the rafters.
Third baseman, number 2.
Alex Bregman bats with nobody on. He had a solo dinger last inning.
Solo shot.
Astros sent a lot of guys to the plate. He bats here in the 6th with 2 outs, nobody on.
Wing inside.
That's the fastball inside.
Easy take there.
You know, over
Bregman, the
course of
Astros hit
the
leader
season, you're gonna
here in
have some
2020.
bumpers, and this certainly looks like one, but
Late on that
look,
fastball,
manager's
1-1.
face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander.
Drilled right at the third baseman. Throws it over to first, 5-3.
Inning is over. Pretty
For out
close
number
half
3.
of the inning
We go to the
all
top of the
told.
7th. It's still 3-1 here in Houston. We'll be right back.
Rangers lead. Stepping up to the plate.
Leading off for the Rangers. The second baseman,
Astros going to go to the bullpen. Put in Davinsky here in a 3-1 ball game.
Number 7.
number
Davinsky with a
47.
slow, deliberate windup. I'll show you what we mean here. Hold you. And pitch. Takes the changeup for strike number 1. To be honest, there's times that I want to put in Devo and I don't, because if there's not anybody on base, it's just a slow windup. 1-1. That changeup, though, is filthy. The 1-1.
Hard liner to center
Smokes it.
field.
Springer. Over his shoulder. Slick catch out there for out number 1.
The batter, number 1.
Top of the order up now for the Rangers. Elvis Andrews bats. He's 1 for 2. 1 out here in the top of the 7th inning. He bats with nobody on. The 0-1.
That's a ball 1.
Low strike zone has been really tough to hit for the Astros. The Rangers starter Lynn has been hammering it. Astros not getting the calls. 1-2 to Elvis. Davinsky winds and delivers. Way out with the slider. 2-2. Stubbs calls with the slider again. Bregman to his left. Correa, oh, deep in the hole. He's throwing a second. Why not? Why not? Yeah, so fat fingers there. 1 out single. Now that winds up a lot faster. Here we go. Now we're in the groove. Double play is in order for the Astros here. There's that low strike zone. Charlie Bob, the strike zone box is gone in this one. The Astros players and manager Dusty Baker all requesting from our production team to remove it. Felt like they would see the pitches a little bit better. I gotta believe them. They have been more selective on balls out of the zone without it there. So going a bit old school. Oh, just misses. 2-2. Changeup's fouled away. Just misses. Count goes full.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out.
Got to go 3, 6, 3 for the double play. There we go. They got themselves a double play. We head to the bottom of the 7th. Astros down in this one 3-1. Let's get some hits, y'all. Hewley's going to lead it off for the Astros. He had a hard hit double back in the 5th. It was right after the Bregman dinger. Swings at the first offering he sees. Hits it deep. It's going to be caught in center field for out number 1. Carlos Correa now bats with 1 out. We're in a 3-1 ball game. Rangers went into the bullpen earlier. Reliever now, and I believe his second full inning of work. High chopper there. Should be easy. 1-3. Correa hustles, but out number 2. Yeah, let's challenge it. Strami says, yeah, we should challenge it. And by the way, I'm not even on the phone with upstairs. This is Domino's. Do you want pepperoni and hamburger? Got it. Dusty going to challenge the call. He was out. He looked out. Let's see what the replay shows. Yeah, it confirms it. That'll be out number 2. We'll take the headset off and deliver the bad news to the Astros fans. There it is. 2 gone. Reddick going to bat here, looking for his first hit of the game. Astros trying to get a 2-out rally started here, down 2 in the 7th. Great pitch to hit there. Oh, good play by the right fielder. Over the shoulder. We go to the 8th. Astros down in this one, 3-1.
New inning set to get underway.
Leading off with the Rangers, the designated hitter, Willie
Astros going to put in Jose Urquidy here
Now
to
pitching
pitch
for the Astros,
the top of the 8th.
number 65, Jose Urquidy.
Going to be the Rangers' 3-hole hitter, Willie Calhoun. He swings through that one for strike number 1.
First pitch fastball by a guy. Gotta believe that pitch is coming again, right?
So technically this is the Tuesday night game, folks, so they did have a day of rest in between getting swept in Baltimore and starting this series against the Rangers. We're playing every game this week a day early, including the Friday game, which will be played Thursday night. Friday night will be a off day for the Quaranseason, but we'll get back on schedule. Saturday and Sunday's games will be on the regularly scheduled date. In the shift, Correa can't get there. Tough play. Leadoff single for the Astros. Sorry, for the Rangers.
Now back left fielder, Joey.
Yikes. This guy's hitting heat map. Yeah, it's red everywhere. That means he hits the ball real far. No matter where you throw it. 2-0 to Gallo.
This guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
2-0 on the way.
3-0 to Joey Gallo now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0,
See if Gallo has the green light.
you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike.
4-pitch walk to Gallo.
Away from getting back on track. Huge innings have
2 runners are on for the Rangers now. Nobody up in the bullpen. They're going to put up Fromber. Oh, just misses there with the slider. 5th ball in a row pitched by Jose Urquidy. Double play is in order here. It would be just what the doctor ordered. His 6th ball. If you've ever been to a Texas A&M baseball game, they go ball 5, ball 6. That's what's happening right now to Urquidy. Hits it far. They'll try to tag the runner. Springer will throw to third. Going to be offline. He's in there safely. Double play is still in order with the runner staying at first. 1 gone in the 8th. Brings up Ronald Guzman. Get better. Now James King with the destructive criticism. I guess it's constructive, but there's just not any advice. It's just get better. I love it. Jack learned it from me. You're bad. Be better. Trying to do that. The 1-0. Crushed. Another run home for the Rangers. 4-1 now. I know. Rangers broadcasters just opened the door and pop their head in and say, "You like that?" We've won 3 so far this year against the Rangers, so silver boots here in our broadcast booth. Time for our Aflac trivia question. We're about to get a double play, so we won't have much time to ask it. Aflac trivia question tonight is: when was the first regular season matchup between the Texas Rangers and the Houston Astros? What year did they first play in the regular season against each other? Not exhibition, not preseason. That's out number 2.
Now batter, the catcher.
A woman that's abducted just sits there. Robinson Chirinos, former Astros great, bats with 2 outs now. Urquidy trying to get him out of this one. 4-1 deficit for the Astros in the top of the 8th. Oh, looked like an old Astros swing there. James King with the early guess, 1991. James, I'm going to tell you, it was more recent than that. 2-1 now. I know what Cheeseburger's guess is going to be Willie Taveras. He thinks they first played each other in the year Willie Taveras. That's what he guesses every time for every trivia question. Fouled away. Count goes full. Urquidy trying to get out of this one with only giving up the 1 run. Oh, and it's a weird one. Fair ball. Look at this, folks. Whew. No run scored, though. There's a bullet thrown there. Not going to watch that one. No way. Not looking at that replay. Bases loaded for the 9-hitter, Rougned Odor. He's looking for his first hit in this one, so just because I said that, he'll probably get a grand slam. Nice. Springer going to moonwalk his way over there. He should squeeze it for out number 3. He does. Astros down to the last 6 outs, down 4-1. Rally cap time.
Your attention, please.
I like it. I like that new Rangers uniform this year. They're not in the throwbacks. Got the stripe now all the way down the pants, the tricolors. Nick Goody comes in out of the bullpen. Astros trying to change his name to Nick Batty. That's right, those dad jokes are going to be free. Every corn season broadcast. Stubbs hits it hard, but that's the way tonight's gone. Got a good pitch to hit, lines it out to the center fielder for out number 1. Top of the order now for the Astros, George Springer. James King just put a rally dip in, and he doesn't need a dip. That's how committed he is. To seeing the Astros get off the schneid here, probably going to go 4-3. They do, out number 2. Wow. Astros losers of 4 in a row, folks.
Now back, second baseman.
They need 3 to tie it. Altuve bats with nobody on and 2 outs here in the 8th. Only run tonight coming off the bat of Alex Bregman. They go 5-3 for that put out. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Didn't even get to tell you the Aflac answer. We'll do that at the top of the ninth. We'll be right back. Welcome back, Astros fans. It's 4-1 Texas. Trying to keep that deficit at 3. Urquidy stays on the hill for his second inning of relief. Aflac trivia question tonight was, what year did the Astros and Rangers play their first regular season game against each other? That answer, James King was the closest. He was the only one that guessed. If we're doing Price is Right rules, James, you were very, very close, and you would have won. The year was 2000. Was your answer? The answer was 2001. 2001. By the way, lifetime, the Rangers have the lead in the Silver Boot. I almost asked that, but I didn't like a 50-50 question. Astros have won it a lot of late. Chu will bat now with 1 out, nobody on, here in the 9th. Fans still here, hoping for some 9th inning magic out of the Astros. It's 0-2 now to Chu. Oh, just misses there. 1-2 now.
Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Changeup is crushed. 5-1.
It's gone as they add still another.
Chu almost gave everybody free chicken sandwiches too. 5-1 Rangers.
Can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Willie Calhoun.
Oh no. Oh, 1 out here in the 9th. Astros trying to avoid losing their 5th in a row. First of 3 against the Rangers. Will play tomorrow night and Wednesday night. Both are scheduled for 7:10. We have a retractable roof, but there may be a rain delay. Stay tuned. Hit subscribe on that YouTube channel. You'll know. You'll get an alert when we go live. As always, we're so glad you guys are joining us. Oh, backwards K there for Urquidy. We're here because the Astros aren't. That's what we're doing. We're playing the Astros 2020 season until the Astros and all of the Major League Baseball players work out a deal to get back on the field. Hopefully that's sometime around July. But now we're getting into crunch time. Every week that goes by they don't have a deal pushes that start time back. We're probably going to do at least 3 weeks of spring training whenever they do cut a deal. I hope it's this year, because if we do this, oh God, if we do this 2020 quarantine thing and they don't come back this year and I end up playing all these games and miss the playoffs, no. I'm bad, but I'm going to get better. So Gallo gets a double there. Hit into the shift. It's 5-1 Rangers, top of the 9th. We have 2 outs. There is some good news. 1-1, that's bad news. Just misses there. 2-1.
sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to
3-1 now to Santana.
Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Crushed. Springer going to try to get there in time. He had a long way to go. Looked over the wrong shoulder. Steadied himself. Makes the catch for out number 3. Chu hits a screamer. Wraps it around the Chick-fil-A pole. 5-1 Rangers. It's rally hat, rally dip, rally whatever. Where's Becca? Astros are back. We should hit pause until Becca turns the game on. Brantley will be the first batter. It was a 3-pitch 8th inning for the reliever Nick Goody in the 8th. Hey, it's not going to be a 3-pitch inning this time. Well, I guess it could be. We could have a... No, it'd have to be 4 pitches. Yeah, perfect. So there's progress. Taken low, 2-0. Brantley looking for his first hit tonight. Able to swing out there. He's early on the 91 fastball. The 2-1.
Now here it comes.
Outside, 3-1.
Jordan Alvarez waits on deck.
Ripped through the right side for a single. Leadoff single here in the 9th. Jordan Alvarez will now bat in a 5-1 ball game. Astros have lost 4 in a row. And to break that, it's going to be tough. Down 4 here in the 9th.
3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
Jordan Alvarez stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Well, 1 pitch on its way.
Taken low.
Fastball down a little too
1-1.
much there. That's ball 1.
Off the end of the bat. Not going to be very far there. The second baseman ranges out for out number 1.
Third baseman number 2.
Bregman now bats. He does have a solo home run. That 1 run on the Astros scoreboard is because this man sent everybody home with free chicken sandwiches. He bats now with Brantley on first and 1 out. Early there on the slider. 0-1. Oh, called strike. 0-2. He holds back. 1-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance.
Here comes the controller throw.
Got him with a good
2 outs for the Astros. Yuli bats. A 5-1 game. Good pitch to swing out there, but he decides not to. 0-1. We're putting this solely on Becca Dietz. Hopefully she'll be here for tomorrow night's game. 0-2 now to Yuli. This is the first of 3 against the Rangers. We'll play games 2 and 3 Tuesday and Wednesday night here on the same Yahoo, YouTube, whatever channel. Hey, we're down to the last strike again. 1-2 to Yuli. And he swings through a slider for a strikeout to end this one. Astros lose 5 in a row. Woo! It's got to turn around. They are 35 and 31 now. Rangers get a game on them in the AL West. Both these teams are trailing the Oakland A's, who are in first currently. We'll be back tomorrow night at 7:10 for the first pitch. It'll be Greinke. Greinke will be the starter for the Astros. So come back tomorrow night, 7:10. They've lost 5 in a row. They ain't going to lose 6 in a row, folks. They did start the year 1-9, 1-10 actually. They climbed back. They're above 500. Hurting right now. Baseball's a streaky game. Need to start a winning streak tomorrow.
at MLB.
We'll see you right back here tomorrow night here at Minute Maid Park for game number 2. Tough loss tonight. Bunch of ones there on the scoreboard. Couldn't get some hits together. Bregman the only run for the Astros tonight. We'll see you tomorrow night at 7:10. Until then, there's 2 things that are really important to me and hopefully important to you. Go Astros! Wash your hands.